I am lucky enough to be a part of the Superb Scholarship Program here on campus, which is a biodiversity program that is offered to sophomores that are coming in, and it's a 3-year program that emailed us and told us about an opportunity to study in Costa Rica for free for 2 to 4 weeks over the summer.
If you're an honors student, I recommend doing the Honors Experience Grant. I was able to get the full grant to pay for part of my trip, which was really awesome, and then I also got the travel voucher from the Study Abroad office.
Probably how amazing the architecture was. Everything was so unlike anything I had ever seen. It was so beautiful and so detailed and so big. It was really amazing.
The landscape was very, we did a lot of landscape photography, and it was just beautiful. Mystical feel about it.
We got to see zombie ants. I know it's not a plant, there's a lot of interesting plants out there, but we got to see zombie ants, which is a parasitic fungus that takes over the ant's brain and controls it and makes it walk all over the place. That was pretty cool. You usually see things like that on Discovery Channel. So.
But they teach more than just Spanish at CPI. Our classes were really small and the teachers were really great. We changed teachers each week, and we were really encouraged to speak Spanish while we were there.
I really loved how we learned in Costa Rica because it was mainly going out and hiking in the rainforest for an entire day, just pointing at tons of different plants, explaining why they were the way they were, what families they were in, learning all these different characteristics about not only plants but just the environment in general. And whenever we had actual lectures in our field station, we just drank a ton of black coffee and got to watch presentations.
I felt very safe. We were always with our instructor or with a big group of people, so if we ever went out on our own, we were always with at least one other person, and we always had our phones if we needed to call anyone. We were always in safe locations.
I felt safe 100% the whole time. I never felt unsafe at all.
Felt very safe, especially since we had a faculty member while we were there. We were also assigned a chaperone through CPI that was around our age, that if we needed anything, we could go to her and ask questions. And the Study Abroad office did a really great job of giving us all the contact information that we needed if anything were to happen.
Really safe, honestly, safer than I do here.
Playing volleyball and soccer with all the locals, really got to hang out with them, and even though there was a communication barrier and you couldn't really speak with them all the time, like you could, share the love for sports together and play the sports, and that was a real fun experience.
Food was fresh every day, like really fresh fruit and fresh fruit juice and chicken and stuff like that. It was really awesome.
The time difference, it wasn't that different. It was 6 hours, but still we flew overnight in an airplane and got there like in the morning, so we were up that whole time for an actual full day. So if you didn't sleep on the plane, you were really exhausted coming in.
Probably the fact that I needed to speak in Spanish 24/7 pretty much.
My self-worth. I think it was nice to have the experience of taking away everything that was familiar, and then asking myself the questions of how this makes me feel, this adventure, and it just made me respect myself and the other people that I was there with.
I guess maybe like a lot of people learned that I got it really well, and that even though it was Costa Rica and there was a lot of differences there, also the people there and the plants and animals there, we all have a lot in common. And so while we're different, we're the same.
Just do it.
It's amazing, intellectual, inspiring,
necessary, probably eye-opening.
An immersive learning experience.
Exploring a brand new you.